Sanjay. Bowled him! Ashish near.
And first runs as well for Dikwela. It would. Oh, there we go straight away. Dikwela's down the ground, but he's at a different venue. The ball was bowled somewhere else. He was beaten by inches and he was stumped by yards.
Yes, I mean, if you have a look at his dismissal, you'll find that he was in Kolkata when the match is being played here in Visakhapatnam. There he is, so far away, predetermined shot, and doesn't even look to get back. Mahendra Singh Dhoni had all the time in the world. Normally whips the bails off in a flash. He knew he had all the time in the world, so took the bails off gently, didn't trouble the umpire too much. Dikwela out for 1, 2 for 1 Sri Lanka.
Dinesh Chandimal comes out. We've had a shocking dismissal with just the third ball of the innings. Now for Chandimal, a slip and a leg slip. Oh, it's not a bad shout, that. I hope he's taken his mind off the dismissal of his opening batsman to a terrible shot.
It's pretty much a predetermined shot. He was down the pitch, and you can see this is not... this is, of course,
pressing that last ball from Ravichandran Ashwin as well. It's a fantastic first over. This another shout for leg before. Up goes the finger this time. What an over, and what a terrible start for Sri Lanka. Batsman's not happy. The question is, did the ball hit in line? Dilshan is shaking his head vigorously as he goes away. But Sri Lanka 3 for 2 is fallen to Ashwin again.
Well, he's fully forward, so he thinks that he might have been struck outside the line of the off stump, and I think he's probably entitled to believe that he was. Well, very, very close. That the umpires thought long and hard. He thinks it has struck in line. If he's been struck in line, then clearly the ball was going on to hit the middle and leg stump. Raising the finger after thinking long and hard. He's out for 1. Sri Lanka 2 down for 3.
Oh, bit of swing as well, probably missing leg stump. Many, many questions being asked of the batsman.
Is it with the swing that did the batsman, and this time he was going towards the line of the ball, then the late incoming delivery made him change his shot at the last moment. Now is the time for a little bit of consolidation for the Sri Lankans. They've lost 2 wickets in the first over, including that of their veteran Tilakratne Dilshan. So now they need to make sure that they last 20 overs, which means they need a couple of partnerships.
But try and fathom what he's up to here, because he's been beaten by a huge margin. Third ball of the innings.
And look how much time Dhoni has taken. He's watching, and then he takes it off. Suresh Raina has gone past him even before he's removed the bails, because it was such a fine piece of... Good shot, very good shot. Given a little bit of weight outside the off stump. Up in the air a little bit. But Chandimal, when he gets going, he's hard to stop. He's a very, very good player. Tremendous batsman. Dinesh Chandimal, the captain of this team now. Slash cover drive.
Which makes those T20 stats that we saw all the more implausible. Those are going to change. There's no doubt somewhere he's going to play a couple of big innings that will change those numbers completely. So Dikwela, they've got reason to be disappointed in their dugout at Sri Lanka. Almost seemed like he was completely predetermined, that shot. Average is good on flat tracks. If you're bowling the difficult overs, 8.5 and over, that's 170 par. That's not bad.
Format, I think if you have an economy of 8 and under, you're doing a very good job. Didn't quite get hold of it, but this is a quick outfield, so takes some doing. Nope. Taking advantage of the field restrictions. Only 2 outside the 30-yard circle in the first 6 overs. So the Sri Lankan skipper sees that the ball is up there to be lofted, and he's played that.
Yeah, you could see from the way he's played the shot, he hasn't timed it at all. He's almost scooped the ball up rather than hit it hard. There's a bit happening in this game. And a couple of boundaries, a couple of wickets, and we haven't yet through with 2 overs. Nine came of the over, it's 12 for 2. Animals playing shots. Hasn't timed it. Fielders coming underneath it, edge of the circle. Easy catch for Hardik Pandya. What are Sri Lanka doing here?
Well, by the looks of it, they're committing harakiri. The intent was understandable. You've got to take advantage of the field restrictions in the first 6 overs he was going. You can see from the way he played that shot. One-handed, the hand coming of the bat handle, simply because Ashwin read his mind and bowled that ball just that little bit wider. And now Ashwin is on a hat-trick. Chandimal, the skipper, out for 8, 12 for 3. They've been off the pad.
I actually think he's doing a lot through the air. The ball is wobbling around in the air a little bit.
He's a good thinker. He's a very, very good thinker, and he was clearly he's out-thought the batsman. He'll be off the mark there.
I think it's very well done eventually. I think he thought he was losing control of the ball. Put 3 of the over. Now his figures of 3 for 5. It's 15 for 3.
Him being left out was a bit of a surprise.
Well, he's got it over the infield. He's got it over infield by quite a bit. And he's a good player, Sirivardhana. Gets a good boundary. It's 20 for 3. Just marginally short, and he was onto it very quickly. We saw shots like those in Pune as well towards the end from him. They rate him highly back in Sri Lanka.
The Towns. Now the appeal has been made, and the finger goes up as well. That's the 4th wicket for Ashwin. Not so convinced in real time whether that got the glove, but we'll know for sure. But for the records, the 4th wicket has fallen in the 5th over. Can you believe that?
No, I can't. Couldn't actually believe it at the toss. MS decided to bowl. He's set the trap, hasn't he? Ravichandran Ashwin, he's been an impact player this evening. Is there some doubt there, or? Well, it's very hard to tell on that angle of the replay.
Yeah, 2 angles. It seems like Thai pad, but we'll have to have a look at another angle to be sure. It's 20 for 4 Sri Lanka.
Sanjay.
Bowled him! Ashish Nehra joins the party. And this one has just gone through. The batsman, not a great shot. I love his reaction, Ashish Nehra. Almost like nothing's happened. It's like he's bowled a dot ball.
Well, he loves taking wickets. Of course, bowlers do. Have a look at this, just back of a length. You'd have to say that was a very ordinary shot right across the line. A situation which needs some consolidation in an innings and play straight for a little while, get yourself in. That's taken the total 21 for 5. Sirivardhana.
That we're watching here. It's a good shot. That's going to be runs. That's going to be 4 runs.
Well, it's 4 runs. It's better executed. Similar sort of shot. What we saw just that last wicket falling, a sort of pick-up shot. It's a bit of a go-to. Prasanna loves this shot, plays it well on this occasion.
Slightly slow delivery, that's going to be more runs. It's gone right behind Mahendra Singh Dhoni. Second 4 of the over. It's 29 for 5. What's a change of pace? Maybe just coming a little slow off the pitch. Oh, maybe a bit of outside edge. We'll have to wait for the umpire's signal here. That's another terrific delivery. No signal from Nandan, so that was an outside edge. That's gone for 4 though.
Take a look at this. This is sharply turned. Jadeja throws it in there. Not a lot of rough to speak about. Does MS Dhoni easy. Oh, it's done everyone.
Everything big about it. It was a big full toss, and it's a big 6.
It's a no ball as well. It's on height. Dear me. That was what you call it, an absolute meat pie. He put a bit of sauce on that one. Disappeared up in the stadium. Crowd gets a chance for a catch.
Okay, meat pie for the meat lovers. What would you say for the vegetarians in the audience? This time he's gone straight. He's got the distance too. So 2 consecutive 6s here. And he's picked up Yuvraj Singh for some special treatment here.
Well, that's the 13th run off just one delivery. Yuvraj Singh has immediately come into a little bit of tap here. Look at his smile on his face. He knew it was coming, cannoning off the middle of the bat.
Directed, and that's going to be close. It's a flick, and it seems like it's Jadeja who's done it. The umpire.
Accurate throw, and he's got him. He's miles out. Oh, what a piece of fielding.
T20 game that we're watching is getting from bad to worse for the Sri Lankans. Well, and a run out. It's 48 for 6.
Ball in, played on. Looking to work it with the turn. Didn't turn enough. Got the inside edge and onto the stumps. A man who is looking good, Shanaka, after making 19, has to go.
Well, this is the one that he thought that will turn, so he's looking to actually run the ball down. He hasn't been able to open the face of the bat in 5 wickets. In fact, nobody. That's a lovely shot. Good punch off the back foot from Thisara Pereira. He can be a dangerous player. India need to dismiss him pretty quickly if they have got intentions of wrapping the innings up under 100. Look at that. So well played. Just punched it. And he's a powerful striker of the ball, Thisara Pereira.
Amazing how small he is. Oh, gone through. Dhoni thought there was something to it. Oh, up goes the finger. Now, Raina's appeal here has been an afterthought. Now, he's telling Dhoni that maybe he didn't hear it. But Dhoni went up right away. Raina didn't.
The batsman was stunned. He was standing like a statue there for a long, long time, Sena Naike. As we know, from the Dhoni's reputation, he rarely appeals unless he's sure. And he was actually very, very convinced that there was something there. You see Dhoni's appeal there. Oh, is he up? No. Ultra edge, nothing. So Dhoni heard something. And the umpire seems to have also heard something. But this guy was shell-shocked when he was given out. 72 for 8. Has he timed this one? No. There's got to be a catch. Yes! Well taken. That man, Jadeja again. The small ground. And I thought he was very deep there in the outfield. He managed to get under the ball. The smiles are getting wider. The 9th wicket down.
Sensational catch that. What an athlete, Ravindra Jadeja. getting the leading edge. Pereira was in the air for a long time. Had to cover at least 30 meters. Complete control over the ball. And for the second time in the series, we're seeing Jadeja do this. He is outstanding. India doing extremely well. Pereira gone for 12. It's 73 for 9. Good strike. Will run away to the boundary very quickly indeed. Right from the middle of the bat. Shamira it is.
Well, it's certainly not going to be a pretty highlights package. It's been very few boundaries and maximums hit tonight.
Slow delivery. It's not timed it too well. Be just a single. Ball him! It's all over! There's the Yorker. That's cleaned him up. Fantastic delivery.
Well, what a delivery that is. Fast. This honing in on the base of the stumps. Jams underneath it. Cleans all two stumps up on offering, middle and off stump. Perfect delivery.
Bowled out for 82. Just 18 overs. Indian spinners were magical tonight.
Nothing to speak of whatsoever.
Lara picked up one big
Ball of the innings. Well played. India gets off the mark.
Waited for the ball to turn, went onto the back foot, gave himself time to see what the ball's doing, and then played it with the turn towards square leg for a single to get off the mark. India will not be under any pressure.
He was eyeing that area for sure, Dhawan, and that's where he's picked up his first boundary.
Once again putting his right foot across towards the off stump, which is what allowed him to look at that right foot outside the off stump, allowed him to play that sweep shot. If Sri Lanka can keep India quiet from one end, from where the seamers are.
That's where he'll get a single. He'll be happy with that one run. This is what really makes Dhawan now a dangerous player on flat pitches. Well played. Really good shot that. The ball didn't bounce too much. But he kept his eye on the ball till the very last minute. An excellent placement.
How quickly he transferred his weight onto the back foot. There it is. Just transferred his weight onto the back foot. The fielder was squarer. He knew that. And whack it went.
Then a single. So India looking good in this run chase.
Yes, Dhawan's boundaries have certainly eased the pressure.
There's that slow delivery from Fernando. It's going to be runs. It's going to be 4 of them.
Well, he's looking to come down the wicket, so Dilhara Fernando saw that. Banged the ball halfway in. With no protection there. Just a swivel shot there. There it is. He's trying to come down the pitch, advancing down the pitch. So Fernando bangs the ball in short, but it didn't come up enough. And the swivel shot from Dhawan getting him.
Again looking for the leg side there. Shikhar Dhawan has made good enough contact. It's just a single. It's been the more attacking of the two batsmen.
He has his played that shot in good touch. So too is this man. Wow, that has gone miles. Woo! Smoking.
Marvelous. Great skills here. The stepping out and getting close to the ball and hitting it miles, like Matthew Hayden mentioned, right from the middle of the bat. And look at the transfer of body weight on one leg. That's a massive one. Fine leg inside the ring. He's worked it away beautifully there. Rohit Sharma just staying in line, and he picks up 4.
Well, one of the things I really admire about these cricketers playing the modern game now is their awareness of the field and the particular areas that they change. I mean, he could play that shot.
2 sounds, and up goes the finger. There were 2 noises, but no hesitation from Anil Chowdhury, the umpire. Sri Lanka striking, and that man Chamira again picking up the wicket of Rohit Sharma.
Right through this T20 series, he's been exceptional. He's come on, he's taken wickets. But on this occasion, Rohit Sharma's dismissed for 13, and it's 29 for 1.
Shot, but wide, and Ajinkya Rahane likes it in that area. Gets off the mark with a splendid boundary.
Well, it's great to get off the mark with a boundary, especially one that's been executed as well as this. Right out of the middle of the bat.
Three fielders deep on the leg side. Couple of them inside the ring. Shot final. So target 83. Stick. Again looking for 2. He's always looking for 2, Ajinkya Rahane. Then saying no. Probably went in with Dilhara Fernando for his experience. And apparently Dilhara Fernando has done well in domestic cricket back in Sri Lanka.
Well, as we've seen with Ashish Nehra coming back into the Indian bowling lineup, experience does count. And when you're looking at eyeing off a T20 championship campaign, you've got to have those types of bowlers.
Done before. It's not always that he plays this shot, but he's played it well now.
Yes, he's rolled the wrists over the ball as well to ensure that the ball was hit along the ground. He was looking for placement rather than power. He's a powerful man. So when he gets the timing right, and have a look at this, this is the timing more than anything else. He hasn't really...
But that was probably more seam up.
Oh, it'll be interesting to go down after the match and see if there are any divots in the pitch, because the pitch is pretty hard. And therefore, for the ball to turn like Ashwin was getting it to turn and Jadeja was getting it to turn, that was a bit of a surprise. And now you see the ball's not what the batsmen were looking to do. And certainly as far as Chandimal was concerned, because he had stepped out to Nehra the previous over, he read that right, bowled it a little bit wider. 58 for 1.
Never easy to come back when you had to work a little bit on your action at this level.
Inside the line of the off stump. And any batsman would have been upset, as Dilshan was, because he thought that he had been struck outside the line of the off stump.
Having said that, when you saw the replay, it had struck in line with the off stump, but the umpire, as you said, to be absolutely certain was going to go on and hit the stumps. But 2 wickets later, the captain was batting,
and that against a turn to the offside. Maybe that's because he didn't quite reach the ball, so he had to try and play it. And big blow that was, because he's the kind of batsman who could have changed the game. He could have taken Sri Lanka to a competitive total. But there you see, Sinanaike is bowling. He's bowling his 4th over, final over, and the ball is hardly turned, and he's an trying to change the angle, going round the wicket. Gunaratna.
It's interesting what Kasun Rajida, he looked such a good bowler in.
So clearly he feels the pressure to show that he can rotate the strike, hit the boundaries.
Will fall well shot. Lack of timing probably saved him. As I said in Ranchi, he's a bit like VVS Lakshman. He just looks at his best when he's in the right shape while he's playing his shots. And a single of the last ball. It's 65 for 1.
There's been some really fast rotation of strike here between these two. First glance you'd think they're going to run out, but they're so quick to respond to each other's calls, and that's really the key to good running. No doubt, no indecision. It's amazing how many times you make it if you just go.
Last 15 runs have been singles. He's not to the pitch of ball, so he's made the adjustment well again. Rahane, partnership with 38. 16 more required.
And the difference in spin between Sri Lankan innings and India is that Ravichandran Ashwin was prepared to throw it up. Dilshan's bowling really flat here.
That's a good hit. Jumping, but in vain. But somebody is taking the catch, but it's outside the boundary. It's a very good strike there from Shikhar Dhawan for a 6. The man in the red, he took it.
Well, that's a 50 partnership. You certainly see India home, stays down on the ball. It's again a fast off spinner. And the water boy swoops around on the outfield and takes a good catch.
It'll do it again. It's in the gap. It's 4. India win.
Supreme timing for what's been a supreme series, I might add, for Shikhar Dhawan, who's been consistent, as has that man Ravichandran Ashwin. Rohit Sharma, good start. Shikhar Dhawan.
He did not pick up any wickets. The experience of India getting there easily in the end. 84 for 1.